the best athlete at the Pritzker Home for Emotionally Disturbed Children. This happened in the mid-60s. His name was Tommy. He was about 12 then, maybe younger. So he would be, I hope he would be watching this. What a gift he gave me. So he's playing center field, and he decides to run away from the home for emotionally disturbed children. And he goes to the stone fence in center field, and he's very talented. He starts to climb over. Now, it's my job as a counselor to stop him. Otherwise, maybe I would have cheered him on. I'm not sure which would be better. So I grab him around his torso, and he turns and yells at me, "Let me go. Let me go, you bastard, let me go." And of course, I hold him tighter. It's my job. And in Chicago, a pudgy gentleman, sweating a little, with a suit and tie, short hair, a little longer than short, looks up and looks me right in the eye and says, "You let that child go." Good for him. And Tommy stops screaming at me for a moment, looks at the gentleman with suit and tie and says, "You mind your own business, sir." And the gentleman opens his mouth and kind of waddles away. And then Tommy looks at me and he says again, "Let me go, you bastard, let me go." And I hold him tightly. And I love telling this story. Example of when I want my students to write little anecdotes. And I guess it must be my story of wanting to break free and holding on. Some part of me wanting to be free, but maybe not just yet. Maybe the counselor can help the emotionally disturbed child be free. Several weeks later, Tommy pulls me into the deserted school classroom, and he says, "Mike, don't tell anyone, but look." And he takes a pencil and he's writing. And no one knew Tommy could write. He didn't stomach school very well. And I look what he's writing, and it says, "Let me go, you bastard. Let me go." So Tommy could make fun of what happened between us and write about it. Wow. How's that for healing? I am human. Therefore, nothing human is alien to me. So that can help us, big time, I think, help us be a human among humans, able to have compassion for ourselves and all the things inside that are there that we might not want to be there, although some of them are very beautiful, popping up like spring. Maybe we wouldn't want those to be there too, to love someone more than we imagine, how to keep it under control. I am human. If you love someone so much that it's embarrassing, I would think of my friend, my nurse friend, we really can't tell them how much we love them. That too. We are human, therefore nothing human is alien to us. All feelings and thoughts we didn't imagine were there. The angry ones, the loving ones, and sad, happy ones. What's the happiest time you've had in pandemic time? Holding someone after it was safe, both people being vaccinated. I could cry. Well, that was an introduction to the name of the show, AHA, A Human Among Humans. How to be a human among humans. I've written a book about that. Here it is. I think you can see it. Verse to Better. A poem for each day of our year. How to be better. I needed to. I was so bad, so angry, so hurt. I won't go into it now. But I just even cheated my father, who came home from the Navy, when we learned to play a card game. I was sneaky. So and then lots of times when people are as bad as I was, as angry, as hurt. Remember when I was 5 and I made a comb case for my mother and got angry at her and just, I think, destroyed it. So when you're very angry, some of us try to be very good when we grow up. I wanted to love my neighbor as myself. Unfortunately, I didn't love myself very well. I had to go to Israel for 3 years. And a rabbi at the time of Jesus said, Hillel, if I'm not for myself, who will be for me? If I'm not for myself, who will be for me? But if I'm only for myself, what am I for? And if not now, when? If I don't listen to this now, when? That was very healing. Love my neighbor as myself. First needed, I'm still learning to love myself. I am human. Nothing human is alien to me, so it's okay to make many mistakes, make amends, hurt many people, make amends. Some people are already dead. My first girlfriend, I didn't treat very well. We're walking down Mount Sinai, Simone and I, and the guide said not to stop. And she needed to stop and rest, and I wanted to keep going. And I didn't care for her feelings and said, let's keep moving. Down Mount Sinai, of all places. It's just one example of not paying attention to her feelings. And there's something called forward amends. Since I can't make amends to Simone anymore, I don't think she's with us. I tried to find her. Simone Gayer, reward of an autographed copy of my book. Anybody who could find Simone Gayer in Israel or Belgium, if it's good for her, I hope she's still alive. So, but you can make forward amends, and I try now better to listen to my feelings and especially people's feelings. Well, Verse to Better is about this. You can go to my website, michaelkoran.com, and download a free copy. Now, today is May 20th. My brother Scott's birthday. Happy birthday, Scott. He's far away. Many mistakes I've made. I was his big brother. I have to make forward amends to other people and not make the same mistakes, not be unaware of how much I need from the people I'm helping. And to find, as my dance teacher Patrick Crowley said, we have what we need. The love I think I need to get from other people. Put my hand on my heart, shut my mouth. Yes, and feel it. When my dream teacher told me I should tape my hand to my mouth. That would help. So I don't need to get it from others. We have the love in ourselves. So the poem for today, May 20th, is called Highway. I'll say it and then sing it. Highway. Stay with love's way. Don't run away. We'll be surprised. Before our eyes, we'll reach our dream. Beyond our schemes, letting love's way guide us always. No, sing it once, maybe quicker, and we have a little time to talk about it. Stay with love's way. Don't run away. will be surprised before our eyes. We'll reach our dream beyond our scheme, letting love's way guide us always. Maybe not as quick as I promised. Maybe. Hope you got the gist of it. Stay with love's way. Don't run away. We'll be surprised before our eyes. We'll reach our dreams beyond our schemes, letting love's way guide us always. What does that mean? It maybe sounds nice. What does it mean? What's this love stuff? A Little Prince, a lovely book by Saint Exupéry, said everything that's important is invisible. What is this love stuff? I mean, we can feel it maybe. Maybe with everything we touch, everything we walk on, floors, earth, trees. Have you hugged a tree lately? What is it what we feel? Or looking at a tree or looking at the sky? Maybe myself, since this is a funny television show where I'm looking at me. I hope I'm looking at you. I'm not quite sure how it's working yet, but we'll learn. But what is love? It's some song that makes the world go round. It's a big difference. Maybe you can feel it. When you love someone, you can talk. Like I think I'm imagining you're loving me. You can share what's in your heart and mind and flow. The great psychologist Jung said God might be just this flowing energy, beloved divine energy, which we can feel in all of us, all the parts of our body, all working together, the millions of bacteria working together, the arms and the legs, when we're blessed. One big jazz concert where and maybe that's a one way of understanding love, where we're really flowing together and we could feel, what is it we feel in our heart? Feels nice, feels caring too, yes, in our better moments, and wanting to. The man who created nonviolent communication, Marshall Rosenberg, wanted us to only do things that sprang from the joy and love in our hearts. Why? Would we do anything? Would we wait until they get up in the morning? If you're lucky, maybe during COVID you could. Wait till you love. Maybe it's that simple. Like you can love coconut ice cream, chocolate coconut ice cream. Love strawberries and blueberries. Maybe that's not so different than loving ourselves. Maybe we're delicious and nutritious, like good food. And to stay with love's way, I'm running out of time now, and not run away is to really be with this feeling. It's really a feeling and an activity. It's not just feeling good, but wanting to care, really. Even for the trees, people are not me. I pick up around the park sometimes. I'm going to say goodbye. I hope we learn to go with love slow. Highway, stay with love's way. Don't run away. We'll be surprised before our eyes. We'll reach our dreams beyond our schemes, letting love's way show us the way. Thank you for joining AHA. I'm Michael Koran.